Hello everyone, it's LPS Honey and welcome back to a new video and the final part of my LPS Con haul. This is of course part 3. If you haven't seen the first two parts, definitely go check them out. Part 1 is all the customs I bought and part 2 is pretty much all about you guys. But today, part 3, the final part, is all about the pets I purchased and traded for while at LPS Con. I unfortunately didn't get a lot of time on the first floor to trade and purchase pets, but trust me when I say the limited time I did get down there, I freaking made it worth it. Thank you to anybody who traded with me right at the end of the day. I know people were getting like really tired and just kind of sitting around and kind of fed up with it, but I managed to trade with quite a few people and everyone was super kind, so thank you again to anyone. So let's get into the pets. I'm going to start off by showing you all the pets I purchased at the vendor tables, and then we'll move on to the pets I traded for. Ah yes, welcome to Floor Cam besties. Just quickly before I show you guys the LPS, I just want to say that I also bought this LPS tackle box at one of the vendors. I've been wanting this for so long. I just think it's so cute. The vendor had a few of these for sale, some with the see-through bottom and some with the see-through top. I got the one with the see-through bottom and I did pay a little more to get like a good condition one because they had some that were in not so good condition but they were a bit cheaper. This one has like a few scuff marks at the top, but other than that, like everything works and is included. And I really love it. I've definitely seen a few for sale online, but shipping to get it to me is like $100 plus, so it was great to finally get one in person. So here is everything I bought from LPS Con, and I will say the vendors were very generous that I bought from. A lot of them did give extras, which was really cool. So first up we have this collie. This is a pet I have wanted for so long and I was so freaking excited to see it for sale at one of the vendors. I actually saw a couple of this collie either for sale or trade, so he definitely was like a popular pet that people were bringing out to sell, and I was so happy to snag one in such amazing condition. Like, he is perfect. I don't know how well my autofocus is going to cooperate with me today, but I think he's in focus, and just look how handsome this little guy is. I'm pretty sure there's a version of this pet with a silver magnet, but I'm very happy to get like the classic red magnet in my one. I got the purple mane lion. I love this little guy so much. I saw him for sale and knew I had to grab him. Again, in really good condition. And just so freaking happy to get this pet. My favorite animal, probably my favorite version of this pet. I do love the New Zealand exclusive one with the heart eyes, but this one's just so unique with the whole purple mane and everything. I also got the Valentine's panda. I was really trying to find the Monopoly one as well, and people may have had him for sale because there were a lot of like bins that you could look through of LPS, but I just didn't have the time to look through many of them, so I was still really happy to get this one though. I got this little guy for like $3, and the whole reason I bought him is because I'm making a line of customs and I need this body mold for all of the customs, so he's pretty much just a little freaking chop shop pet. Like, he's just going to be used for customs, but I still wanted to show him because he is a pet that I bought there. By now I've probably bought like a total of 4 of these pets just for the customs, so I think he's the last body I needed, which thank goodness, because I was getting sick and tired of seeing this little guy. I got this diary short hair cat. It does have something loose in the head. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm not super concerned about it though, like the head still moves like normal, and it's pretty common for pets to kind of wither away over time, and I have a lot of pets in my collection that have like rattly bits in the head. The stall did have 2 for sale, and this one was definitely the better condition one, so I was so happy to snag her because it's a diary pet, so you know, they're not the easiest to come by outside of the diaries, but I'm so happy to have her. I also got this Bull Terrier magnet. Now, we all know Bull Terriers are my favorite LPS mold, and I have wanted this magnet for quite a while, and I saw it there and I was like, oh my god, I need to get it. They had a few magnets for sale, but none of them had prices on them. So I thought, okay, like this is probably like $10 maybe. So I took it up to the vendor to buy it, and they were like, that'll be $20. Girl, be for real. Now I am all about getting your money, get that that payday, but I was not about to pay $20 for a magnet when I could get like 5 LPS for that price at the convention. So I politely told her that she can put it back, no thank you, and she said, would I be able to do $15? Now I love to save a pretty penny when it comes to LPS, so I was like, no, can you do $12? And thankfully enough, she accepted. So I ended up knocking off $8 off the price of this little guy, because no way was I paying $20. Again, I respect the hustle, but that was just too much for a magnet. And now I have my little babies together, the pet and the magnet. And then the last LPS I actually purchased was this absolute holy grail of a pet, the snow leopard or tiger or lion or like jaguar, I don't know. Either way, this pet, oh my god, it was the final leopard mold or jaguar mold. I don't know why I keep saying leopard. It was the final jaguar mold that I needed to complete my jaguar collection, not counting the new ones that literally aren't even out yet. But she was the only one I saw at the convention and I was like, I don't care, she is mine. So this was actually the first pet I bought at the convention. It was probably the most expensive one I bought as well, not counting customs. But I'm so glad that I can finally check her off my wish list, because I still cannot find like any eBay listings or nothing. So this was really like such a good find for me and my final needed jaguar. Also came with this cute little igloo, which was a nice touch, and a few other accessories as well. That being this little tree stump and these 2 little candy canes. I don't know if these are all original accessories that came in the set or if it was just a little snow theme that the seller was doing, but either way it was really cool to get some accessories because it cost so much. Probably wondering what these leftover items are, if the snow leopard was the last one I bought. And these were actually all extras from the vendors, which was really cool. Like I said, a lot of the vendors, even though some of the prices were a bit higher, they were very generous. Like you could definitely bargain with some of them, and they gave a lot of extras, which was really cool. I got this Wave 2 Lucky Pets blind box, which is the little fortune cookies, and I've never gotten a Wave 2 one, but I also kind of really want to keep this in its packaging because it's very nostalgic. You know, it was the first time that I got to work with Hasbro was when I did my like unboxing of these. So I don't know if I'm going to open it, but for now I'm going to keep it in its packaging because I really like how it looks. I also got this little mini LPS as an extra, this little mini LPS dog. And this little pack of extras, it's mainly little deco charm pieces, but it does come with a little mini pet. And I'm really happy it does because it's a mini pet I've been wanting. It's like this little shrew or like mouse character. I don't know what he is actually, but I have been wanting him. Like I don't really go out of my way to find mini LPS, but there are definitely ones I want, and this guy was one of them. So those are all the pets that I bought at the convention. Now let's get on to the ones I traded for. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also bought this fairy LPS. I think it was like $3 or $4. It was right at the end of the day and I had like 4 $1 notes left, so I was like, girl, I'm getting you, because I love fairies, and this is one I don't have with the like rainbow wings. It's so pretty. So yeah, I was really happy to get like one more pet before I left the convention. Here are all the pets I traded for, and I count myself incredibly lucky. There were so many people trading, and like I said, I didn't get a lot of time to do it, so I mainly did it at the end of the day, and I was kind of worried that people wouldn't have like a lot of good pets left that they want to trade. But literally everything here was on my wish list, except this little dude up here, which was like a spare of the moment trade I did with someone, but I still wanted him. So technically everything here is something I really wanted. I count myself so lucky because I had a ton of pets that were like main 5s and doubles for me, so I really was quite lenient with my trading. Like I really didn't mind what I traded for as long as it was on my wish list. And like I said, I was able to get so many pets off my wish list checked off. This is my little trade bag, and what's so cool is that I still have a ton left over, and like main 5s as well. I traded a bunch, but I still have so many left over, so watch this space, online trading coming soon. But let's get into the pets because I'm like drooling over these. So most of these I don't recall like what I traded for them or who I traded with, because like I said, at the end of the day everyone was just kind of exhausted. I was honestly sitting on the floor for some of my trades trades. It was very chaotic, but fun. I loved it. But my first trade was actually with Puppy Lover, Daisy. She gave me this little gal who was on my wish list, scrunkly little haired gal, and I love her. I love the pets with the hair. I know that may be a controversial opinion because they are a bit goofy looking, but this one in particular I've wanted for a while, and I just love her unique colors. I just really love the attitude that these pets have on their faces. They just seem so done with everyone and everything, and I relate to that. And of course, shout out to Daisy for trading me for her. Next we have this short hair cat, and this was actually for sale at one of the vendor tables, but the girl there was like, hey, I've been looking for a collie that you have, is it still for trade? And I was like, yes, it is. So they offered me to like pick anything from their stall, which was so cool, and I saw this cat there and I was like, oh my god, she's on my wish list, can I please trade for her? And she was like, yeah, of course. So we ended up both helping each other out by crossing like wish list pets off for each other, which was really cool, and this pet is in such good condition as well. Absolutely love her because she's now finally reunited with her little twin here. These are different LPS with different numbers, but they're pretty much identical except for the eye color, so it's really cool to finally have both now. Technically 3, because I still have my double that nobody ended up trading for at LPS Con, but she'll be up for trade as well eventually. Next up, we finally got Blind Dog. I've been wanting this stupid little guy for so long, but I don't know what it is. Like, he's just impossible to find for me. He's not even like a rare LPS. It's just freaking shipping prices are so extraordinarily high from overseas, and then people tend to kind of overcharge for him, so it's just been a nightmare. But somebody traded me for him and I was just so happy. Like, he's in such good condition, and oh my god, I love this pet so much. I do also have the sheepdog that originally comes with this pet, so I have the like completed set of them now, but this one was just so frustrating to get, so I'm so happy that I can finally say that I have him. These next two LPS I think I got from the same person. I could be wrong because there were just so many trades happening at the same time right near the end, but yeah, Great Dane and Husky. Both of them were on my wish list, but I wasn't like super trying to hunt them down. There were definitely pets that I was looking for a lot more that I did end up getting. But when I saw these, I was like, oh my god, I might as well like try and get them. And the person I traded with, I believe, traded me for one of my collies, and I got these two in return, which I was so happy about. They actually had 2 of this husky, and I originally grabbed the other one, but they were like, oh, this one's actually in better condition if you want this one. And I was like, oh my god, yes, thank you. So yeah, I got the better condition one. So now I have both of the purple huskies in this mold, which is so freaking cool. And now I finally have an authentic version of this Great Dane. Again, I wasn't like going out of my way to try and find him, but if I saw him, I would have happily traded for him, and that's what happened. So now I finally can compare to the fake one. It's so obvious now having them side by side, like how fake this one is. If you didn't see my TikTok a while ago, I bought a package and got this little guy in it, thinking it was real. So now having the actual authentic one, I'm so excited. Love me some male looking LPS. They are so helpful for stories in a world of pets that look very feminine. Speaking of male looking pets, I also got this golden retriever in like immaculate condition. I specifically remember the girl I traded for this golden retriever. I wanted it, and I walked up to her and I was like, hey, are there any pets you're looking for? And she handed me her wish list, and unfortunately I actually didn't have any of the pets she wanted on her wish list. So I was like, oh, I don't have any, sorry. I'm like, I was completely fine not trading, you know, because I didn't have anything she was looking for. But she still freaking traded with me. Like, how sweet is that? I don't remember specifically what pet we traded for, but still, it was so cool of her that even though I didn't have any of her big wishlist pets, she still traded with me. So if that was you, thank you so much. I'm so happy to get this pet, and I really hope you still like the pet that you got, even though it wasn't like a big wishlist one. Let's address this little guy, because he technically wasn't on my wish list. But the girl who I traded for was really new to LPS, so her collection was super small, and she had this little guy sitting there, and that was pretty much the only one I was kind of interested in. So I was like, hey, I'll trade you for this guy, and she ended up taking a frog LPS in return, which I was happy to do. So yeah, that was pretty cool that she got like another regular sized pet out of this trade to help grow her collection. And I got another little fairy dude because I love him. I also got the beautiful Valentine's crab. The person I traded with was actually trying to sell the Valentine's Day pets as a set, but they were still like, yeah, I'll definitely trade. So again, thank you so much. Like, people were so kind and generous with the trading, and there were some people that I did turn down who tried to trade me for pets because I already had the pets that they were offering, and even then people were so kind and understanding, so it was really, really cool. And I'm so happy to have this one because she's serving like mother. Like the hearts on the shell, the heart eyes, the lipstick, yes. Got these two little babies together now. I really want to get all the Valentine's Day pets eventually. I traded for this little puppy. I love puppy pets, so I'm always down to get more. And he's in pretty decent condition. He's got a little chipping on his nose, but because it's black, it's like the easiest patch up to do ever. But I'm so happy to get another puppy LPS. Got the Queen of England herself. Welcome back, Lizzie. I'm kidding, but I did get Alice LPS's mascot, so I was so happy about that because I don't know about y'all, but in Australia, she's kind of a bit hard to find. Like, she's kind of expensive online. So I was really happy to find her. I saw quite a few of her getting around the con, so definitely not a hard pet for y'all in the States. But over here in Australia, I don't see a lot of her, so I was super stoked to get her, and especially in such good condition. Also, fun fact, this pet has an M on the bottom of her. I've never really cared about initials. For some people, that's a real deal breaker. But my first name is Madison, so technically my initial. It was meant to be. Or marked at birth to be mine. Next up, we got some Cocker Spaniels. I was so freaking happy to get these two. I'm pretty sure they were from different trades, but oh, I love Cocker Spaniels, so I was able to get this blonde Cocker Spaniel. It's got a bit of scuff on its nose, but that's not like really bothersome to me. She does need a little clean, but overall I'm just so freaking happy with her, especially because I've wanted this one for a while because she kind of matches the Australian exclusive Cocker Spaniel, which I have. So now I have like the two sisters, which is so cool. And I also got this Cocker Spaniel here. She kind of reminds me of like a caramel frappe, and I just think her eyes are so unique. Like, the shape is pretty common, but the fact that they use two like very different colors, I just think is really cool. She's also in great condition overall, so I really could not be happier with her. Next, I got this tabby cat in the design of a tiger. He is like pristine, freaking crisp out of the package. He is so cute. Definitely one of my favorite tabby cat designs. Hasbro's definitely done a few tiger designs on the tabby cat mold, but I just think this one is the best looking one out of all of them. Got a baby LPS, and I was so freaking happy about this one because I was not expecting people to bring baby LPS to trade. I bought some of my own, but I pretty much saw nobody else bring any, but this one girl who traded me for this baby turtle, and I was so freaking happy about it because I literally came home after the convention and saw this exact turtle for sale for 70 Australian dollars. Like, hello? I was so happy to get this little guy. I love the baby pets. It's just so frustrating how expensive they are nowadays. And look at his little blush underneath. Like, that is the cutest thing. My man got those wide set eyes though, damn. These next two pets I got from my love, Jerry Berry. I was so excited to get these pets. So we have this beautiful queen. She is a postcard pet, I believe, maybe, I think. But she has like these little cherry blossom designs all over her. She has beautiful lashes, just the queen herself. Look at her. Just such a cool, unique looking pet. I feel like if Basic Fun did something like this, people would be a lot more on board with like the patterns on them. I just think it looks amazing. And then this little guy, oh my god. So this is actually Jerry Berry's childhood pet. Like, the initials. I've got an authentic Jerry Berry pet, guys. Ooh. For real, Jerry was like, yeah, I'll give you this one. And I was like, are you sure? Like, I don't want to take your childhood pet. But she so gracefully allowed me to take this little guy into my care, and trust me, he will be absolutely loved. I have wanted this guy for so long. I have all of the like matching pets that go with him, like all the other designs, but this one. So he finally completes my little like poodle dog collection. I don't know, is it a poodle? It's like an old school poodle. Either way, I wanted him for a long time, so I am just so beyond thankful that Jerry gave me this little guy, because I am going to love him and cherish him forever. And then the last two pets, oh, the collector in me was screaming. So these are two Brazilian exclusive LPS. The girl who I traded with actually had a bunch of the Brazilian exclusive pets, and I was like, oh my god. Originally we traded for the caterpillar, and then I was like, hey, is there anything else you want in my bag, because I really want the bunny as well. So she ended up taking a bunch of pets, which I was completely fine with, because like these babies go for a hefty price online, and everything I took with was doubles, so I was so happy to trade for these. Like, these were such major wish list pets, just like the snow jaguar I showed before. Here is the caterpillar. What makes her different is she's missing the glitter like the regular released version, but the Brazilian version does not have the glitter. This was actually the only caterpillar I saw her have as well, so I was so freaking lucky to get it, because she had a few of the like bat and octopus, but the caterpillar and the bunny were definitely the two that I wanted the most. If someone was to ask me, I would definitely tell them this is peak caterpillar design. The colors are the best, and I much prefer it without the glitter. Then the Brazilian exclusive bunny. I could not believe I got this one, because this bunny just looks completely different to the regular glittery one, so I was losing my mind. Like, I was trying to stay so calm and composed on the inside, like outside, but on the inside I was like doing backflips. I was so excited for this pet. So thank you so much to the girl I traded with, because she was like tracking me down for these pets, and I was just so busy, so I was so glad that I could finally like sit down and trade with her. And shout out to my Brazilian viewers, by the way. I love y'all. But here's the bunny. I love this one's design. The colors are so pretty. Like, these three right here have been so hard for me to find. They're just not for sale on eBay, and if they are, the prices are crazy. So I really had to pinch myself when I got back to the hotel and like looked at them. I was like, did I seriously get these? It was insane. So that concludes all the pets that I bought and traded for. I did buy a couple other little goodies that I want to show you guys, because I don't really know where else to fit them in with my haul videos. So I also bought this little hat. I don't know if there's specific LPS that this hat fits better on, but I feel like this dog right here rocks it the best. They also gave me a little sticker. It was from JJ's_LpsHops on Instagram. I believe their mum was the one who made the hats, and then they themselves were selling customs. So it was like a little duo vendor table, which was really cute. And the hats were like $3, so I was really happy to get one, especially in one of my favorite colors. I also bought some stuff after the con, like this little Las Vegas, Nevada sign. It's like kind of LPS sized, especially for a sign. It's really cool, so I want to use this in a video. And I also bought some slot machines. Yes, my LPS now have a crippling addiction to gambling. These are pencil sharpeners, which kind of took me by surprise, but I thought they were so cool because they freaking work, and they're like LPS sized. Like, how cool is that? Oh, my guy just hit the jackpot. Hell yeah. I thought they were a cool little unique thing to get for my pets. I can do like a little Las Vegas short film maybe. I also bought this little like gachapon machine while I was out getting the new Wave 2 pets with Jerryberry and Zombie X Corn. I have no idea what these are. They kind of remind me of Squinkies, but they're like Disney characters. I don't know what's up with that. But I thought it was cool because it's like a working vending machine, or like gachapon machine. Hold up guys. I like how when I'm like it's working, oh, there we go. I'm embarrassing myself by saying something works and then it doesn't work, but they have these little like balls in there that have actual stuff inside. But again, good LPS size. There were blind boxes, so there were different Disney characters you can get. I didn't really care who I got because I was buying it for my LPS. But yeah, I thought it was cool. And the last thing I got, I technically didn't buy. I won this in a crane game, but it's this little axolotl squishy. Shout out to my fellow squishy collectors. If you were here during my squishy phase on YouTube, you a real one. I still collect them, but nobody friggin' makes videos on them anymore. So I'm like in a dead community. I feel like a lot of people are into like those sticky squishies now, which kind of freak me out. But the OG squishy collectors know what's up. Yeah, I won this guy in a claw machine, and I wanted to show him because A, shout out the squishy collectors in 2024, but B, I'm gonna make a axolotl custom using this design. So look out for that in the future. Green axolotl with like the ice cream and stuff. I think it's gonna look so cool. And that is everything I bought and traded for at LPSCon 2024. Like I said, I didn't get a lot of time to trade, but I made it worth it. I haven't sat down and counted them yet, but I think I'm able to cross off at least like a quarter of my wish list, which is crazy. Thank you to anybody who traded with me that like watches me as well. Shout out to you guys and the vendors for letting me buy some of their pets. It was a really cool experience and one of the best parts about LPS Con for me. I hope that if I can attend other LPS events in the future, I can do a lot more trading. I've been trading LPS on and off for years now, and getting to actually do it in person was so freaking cool. So yeah, I really love that aspect. But this is my final haul video for LPS Con. Thank you if you've watched all three, or even if you've just watched this one. I appreciate it so much. Let me know if you guys were able to buy or trade for any LPS you really wanted. Fun little story, I witnessed somebody buy this collie right here for $500 right in front of me. I was in shock. I watched the deal go down right in front of me. They paid $500 for that LPS and then bought another $100 LPS right after. I want that collie, but you rich girl, like there's no way I can compete with that. I was freaking counting my pennies out trying to get some of these pets, and y'all are just dropping 500 smackaroonies right in front of me. Goddamn. But to be fair, if I could afford a $500 pet that easily, I would buy it too. Yeah, the sun is blinding me right now, so I'm gonna finish this video off here. Like I said, let me know if you guys were able to get any wishlist pets at the con. And if you enjoyed this video, like always, please do not forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe. And I will see you very soon with some brand new videos. Until then, bye guys!